posting strategy, and the algorithm. Here on social media, we should rarely show up doing random things. I would venture to say we shouldn't show up doing random things at all. The reason is simple. If we are trying to build a business and we show up doing random things, we will end up getting random results. And that's not good for anyone's business. Remember, random things get you random results. Well thought out things get you well thought out outcomes. All right. Number one, set aside. These are some tips. These are some things that I want you to do on a weekly basis. I want you to do these things. Don't just write them down. Don't just watch this video. I want you to actually put this into action because it will pay off. All right. So, number one, set aside 1 to 2 hours on your off day if you work or in your spare time to brainstorm and create an entire week worth of posts and content. This is something that you need to do so that you don't feel overwhelmed trying to do things at the last minute. Who can relate? Who can relate? All right. Number two, figure out what you want the end goal or outcome of your week of posting to look like. Figure out what you want the end goal or outcome of your week worth of posting to look like. For example, are you looking to generate leads by the end of the week or during the week? Another example, are you looking to build authority? So what you want to do, but when you sit down to figure out your content for the week, you first want to figure out what it is that you are trying to accomplish. You have to start with the end goal in mind. I hope that's clear. All right. Another example, are you looking to fill up your group if you have one? Whatever it is, you want to start with the end goal in mind. Number three, so you want to begin with the end goal in mind. I just said that. Number four, use the formulas that best match your desired goal and create your first post and each subsequent post. So you use the formula that, and I'm about to show you what a formula is, but you use the formula that best match your desired goal and create your first post and each subsequent post that leads up to that outcome that you're looking for. So formula number one, the DMA 10K view, start off to lead generation blast off. This is what this formula is called. The DMA 10K view start off to lead generation blast off. This formula will help you take an unaware audience from cold to sold. This formula right here will help you to take an unaware audience from cold to sold. So the DMA content posting strategy, let's say your week can look like this. This is a strategy that you can use. On Monday, use the 10K view post. Use the 10. Let me blow it up just a little bit, see if it works. All right, yes. On Monday, you can use the 10K view post or the 10,000 foot view post. As a matter of fact, well, they won't let me do it now. So, but the 10,000 foot view post. And what that means is zoom out and let your reader know the possibilities and what you will be covering for the entire week. So you've thought up one problem or one issue that you're going to tackle and help your audience grow up all week long so that you can generate leads by the end of the week. You're going to start your week off by giving them a 10,000 foot view. You want to grab them, take them up 10,000 feet and let them look down on their situation. Because a lot of times people are too close to their situations, and that old saying comes up, you can't see the forest for the trees. All right. So Monday can be your 10,000 foot view post that helps your audience grow up, starts to pique their interest. Tuesday, question post. Ask a question that gets their wheels turning and fires up their creative juices. This also opens a loop in their mind that only you can close. You ask a question, leave them wondering, why did Antonio ask me a question? And that question that I asked pertained to what I talked about on Monday. So the question that I asked on Tuesday pertained to what I talked about on Monday. So as you can see, I am building up to something. I am building up to something. And I'm not talking about a bunch of random things. I'm picking one thing. It's one thing, one problem that we are tackling during this week. So next, the proof post. So what I'm going to do in this post is prove that what I am talking about works, or that this problem can be solved. I'm going to prove it. Let your reader know that what you have, what you've been talking about all week actually works by providing proof, testimonies, or case studies. It can be you or your team members or somebody in your business, in the same business as you, but you want to create a proof post. So you give them a 10,000 foot view. You tell them, hey, this is what you think. This is what you see going on, but this is what's actually going on. You ask a question about it to get more information and to open a loop in their mind. You come back on Wednesday, you give them proof that what you're talking about actually works, or that you actually have a solution for the problem. Then on Thursday, you do what we call a two-step post. With this two-step post, their appetites for closing the open loop that you started earlier in the week needs to be satisfied. Give them a call to action because they are ready for a solution to their problems. You've opened this insatiable loop in their mind that they really want you to close. They're very, very interested now. People want loop open. When you open a loop in a person's mind, they want you to close that loop. So they are like watering at the mouth for you to help them. So this is what you call a two-step post. And we are going to dive real deep into two-step posts in a later module. On Friday, you can do a unicorn post. Create a post that lets your audience know the virtue and the things that you value so that they get a sense of who you are. A unicorn post is like a motivational post. It's like an inspirational post. It gives your audience a view into your soul. It gives your audience a view into who you are and what you stand for. All right. So that is a 1 week posting strategy that you can implement right now. Let's go on. Formula number 2, engagement and authority builder. This formula will give you the maximum engagement so that your audience has a know, like, and trust in you that enables you to make sales. That enables you to make sales. I had to say that again. On Monday, this is what you can do. You can do a unicorn post. I just talked about that. Unicorn post on Monday to show them your value, your virtue, to show them exactly who you are. All right. On Tuesday, you can do a story post. This post picks up where your virtue or unicorn post left off and gives your reader an in-depth insight into who you are and what you bring to the table that makes you uniquely qualified to serve them at a high level. This is where you tell people what you've been through, the type of tenacity that you have, the lessons that you learned along the way, why they should want to lock arms with a person like you, because you are a leader, because you have transcended so many things and have a unique perspective on how to make this thing work because of the things that you've been through in your life. That is story post. So on Monday, you do a unicorn post that displays your virtue. Tuesday, you expand on that by giving them a story. Wednesday, you create a Facebook Live to give them a deeper insight into who you are by allowing them to actually see you in real life. Video is not only going to show people that you are a real human being, but it's going to propel you into superstar status as a person that shows up and adds value instead of always taking. Let me tell you something. People don't show up to social media to buy things. They show up to social media to be entertained and educated. And that is exactly what Facebook does. People want to see you live. All right. On Thursday, we're right back to a call to action, a two-step post. The appetites for closing the open loop that you started early in the week needs to be satisfied. Give them a call to action because they are ready for a solution to their problems. On Friday, present them with a lifestyle post. Show them how you're living. They are ready to see how you're living. You are so interesting to them. They want to see exactly how you're living because they want to live vicariously through you and your experiences and your situation. People love to see how you're living, so that's why we give them a chance to experience it firsthand. All right. Formula number 3, and it's very simple. You can ask a question on Monday, provide value on Tuesday, and give a call to action on Thursday about the same topic. Remember, we are helping our audience grow up into wanting to do business with us or into knowledge. If they are unaware, you are definitely going to help them become aware so that you create the perfect customer. So you may not always, when you first meet somebody, they may not always be the perfect customer, but through your content, you're going to help them grow up into the perfect customer. Thereby, you are creating the perfect customer. All right. Or the perfect client, perfect avatar. All right. Priming the algorithm. Let's jump into that. You want to know how to increase your engagement, get more eyeballs on your content. That's what we are about to talk about. Priming the algorithm is a way for you to be sure that you are always getting fresh sets of eyeballs on your content. You may even call it social media traffic. Here's how you do it. Make sure that you are posting super engaging content. See the copy and content module that you are in the one before this one. Make sure, that's number 1. Make sure that you are posting super engaging content, because if it's not, then that may be the problem. All right. Number 2, before you post and immediately after you post, make sure that you go to your news feed and love your Facebook friends post. You know what I'll do is I'll do a quick tutorial in just a second. But before you post and immediately after you post, you want to go to your friend's news feed and love your Facebook friends post. You want to love the content. You want to scroll down the news feed and love and make comments on your friends' content. As you are loving their post, read the post. Read them and make thoughtful comments, not just 2 or 3 worders, not just good morning. Susie. You want to read these posts and make thoughtful comments. Number 4, do this for at least 10 minutes before and 5 minutes after. And I say at least. I say you can do between 10 and 30 minutes and then 5 minutes after. Don't, like some people think you have to do it for an hour. I don't think you have to engage for an hour, but between 10 and 30 minutes. Next, go to the stories, like and love your friends' stories also, because it's all connected. That's one thing that I want you to understand. Everything on Facebook or Meta is connected. And when you engage in one area, it affects every other area. Tip, if there are people that you like if there are people that you would like to start a conversation with, the stories are a perfect place to start the conversation. So make a comment, and that comment will drop in their messenger. So when you're in their stories, watching their stories, there's a place at the bottom of the story that you can make a comment. If you make a comment, you see somebody that you want to talk to, you want to re-engage. If you make a comment at the bottom of their story, that comment will immediately drop in their messenger, and then they will come back and say, hey, thank you for liking my story. Hey, thank you for your comment. All right. They will respond, therefore starting a conversation. Number 6, engage with people in Messenger, and Facebook will show your content to everyone that you chat with. If you are in Messenger having conversations with your friends list, every person that you have a conversation with, Facebook, as soon as they get back to their news feed, Facebook is going to show them your content. That is how you get another touch. That is how it seems like everywhere they show up, you are right there. That builds trust. All right. Number 7, go to other people's group, post value content if it's allowed, and the group members will come to your profile and check you out, therefore drawing more traffic or more eyeballs to your profile and content. That is another strategy that you can use to get more traffic to your profile, to see your message and to see your content. All right. Last but not least, use the 80-20 rule. 80% value. When you sit down and create your post for the week, you want to use 80% value, 20% call to actions. You do not want wall-to-wall call to actions on your post, or people will get tired of seeing you coming. It's like that person that comes to your house and they always have their hands out ready to receive something instead of bringing something sometimes. You don't want to be that person. So let me go over to Facebook. Let me open up Facebook real quick and show you exactly how you want to engage. So, all right, this lady, what I would do before I post, I will come to her post and read it. And another one, Manifest TLC is lit. Please join me congratulating Chanel. So they're congratulating somebody. So I'm going to love it, not like it, love it. Anybody can like. I'm going to say congrats, Queen. All right. I'm going to go down to the next. That's an ad. This is in our group. See, success does not, I think I've already engaged on that one. This, want to learn how to get paid $2,000 to $5,000 commissions. I'm going to make a comment because I like to, when somebody puts up a business post, I like to engage on it to help them out because I want people to do the same for me. Keep being awesome, my friend. All right. This is Sharon's live from earlier. I've already engaged on that. And this is what I would do. Let's engage on this. This is a Facebook group. Part of it. Check it out. This is awesome. All right. So then once I've done this for 10 to 20 minutes, I'll scroll back to the top. So I would scroll to the top and just put some loves on her post. Go to the next one, put some loves and likes on her post. Go to the next one, put some loves and likes on her post. If I want to talk to her, I would make a comment right here. And I'm going to show you that it's going to drop this comment right into her inbox. Hello, my friend. I hope you're well. All right. So what I'm going to do now is go over and show you that it dropped that right into her inbox, like I just told you. As you can see right here. Hello, my friend. I hope you're well. So that is